was walking, headed home, and he lost his life in the process. And the thing about it is, the Starkville Police Department, this community, we're not going to tolerate that.
Starkville Police Chief Frank Nichols vowing that the suspects charged in a Mississippi State student's murder will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Thank you for joining us tonight. Those 4 suspects in the murder of MSU senior Joseph Tillman were arrested just hours after the crime in the Cotton District early Sunday morning. They will make their first appearance in court tonight. The chief of police and the district attorney just wrapping up a press conference with the very latest on the investigation. WCBI's Quentin Smith was at that press conference. He joins us now live from Starkville.
That's right, Andrea. New details have emerged from that early Sunday morning shooting that took the life of 21-year-old Joseph Tillman. Now, at this point, here's what we know. District Attorney Scott Cologne says they've identified 20-year-old Jalen Barker as the shooter, and he's being charged with murder. Also, Jamario Pippins, Tyler Harris, and Brandon Sherrod are all 3 being charged with murder as an accessory. Now, I do want to point out that in Tyler Harris's case is a bit different. He's only 16 years old, so he's considered a juvenile, and his case will have to go through youth court first. I also do want to point out that Chief Nichols says prior to the shooting there wasn't robbery that took place, but at this time they have no evidence that connects those 4 men with this crime. So at this time they're not being charged with any robbery crime. Now all 4 men will appear in court here in just a few minutes, and we'll be sure to follow that, and we'll be sure to give you more updates as they do become available from this incident. But for now, we're live in Starkville. Quentin Smith, back to you in the studio.
All right, Quentin, thank you for that update. Well, the Starkville community and MSU family understandably still in shock today. 21-year-old Joseph Tillman was just steps away from his home when he was gunned down in the Cotton District early Sunday morning. Friends and fellow students are mourning his loss. He was a senior marketing major at MSU. We talked to many people who knew Tillman and also neighbors in the area of the crime scene.
It's very disrespectful of human life, no matter who it is. And, you know, it's scary to think that, you never think that anything like that's going to happen, but it did. And now we know, and I feel like it kind of opens everyone's eyes that, you have to be careful and you have to look out for yourself. And, it doesn't matter who you are or what you're involved in or how good of a person you are, something like that can happen and can be taken away from you in a split second.
Now, friends of Tillman have set up a memorial there at the crime scene. Dozens have been stopping by throughout the day to remember their friend.